All right, the Big Bang 2010 explodes on. It continues to expand. And with me, joining me, of course, international video game internet sensation TrIForce. TrIForce, you've been making a big name in a couple movies already.
Yeah, we're going to be debuting a movie, The King of Chinatown. It's done by Calvin Theobald. It tells two stories. It's one about Justin Wong and his climb to becoming an international Street Fighter 4 superstar, and then the other is a story between Justin and TrIForce, myself, and the relationship that we have as friends and also as colleagues in our business, Empire Arcadia. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I'll leave it at that.
Right. Now, you were at the latest fighting tournament.
Oh yeah, the World Championships, which is Evolution 2010.
EVO. That's
yes,
right. That's
EVO.
right. I saw that.
This year we didn't do so well. We won Super Street Fighter HD Remix. We took second and fourth in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but Daigo defended his championship again in Super Street Fighter 4. So, but we did a solid showing at EVO this year. It's not our best showing. We've had better showings in 2006, 7, and 8.
Okay.
But 2011, we're preparing ourselves again. 2011, we'll make a return with a whole new cast of players, and we're gonna run it back.
And you're gonna try to get good at the Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Well, actually, Sanford and Yipes, they want me to get involved in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I actually not a fan of fighting games. I respect the genre because I respect all gaming competitively. What I may not like personally does not mean that it's not good. That's just my preference. My preference, I'm into like classic games, puzzle games, and some racers and stuff like that.
And you wanted to get in front of the Nintendo stuff. So what's your favorite thing right now or throughout history?
Well, Nintendo, it would be the backbone for my foundation as a gamer.
Okay.
I've gone through everything, but Nintendo is really what.
It's been there.
Yeah, it's been there for me. I'm literally
I see that.
like an unofficial ambassador.
You are a cartridge.
Yeah, walking around. Super Mario Brothers, Tetris. Get Zelda. Those games have always been my games. Those are the games I grew up on. Those are the games I'm proficient in, and it's what set the mold for the type of players that we have in Empire Arcadia. So I try to duplicate molds like me for today's games, and that's where you get the new guys such the Jerron Graysons, the Sanford Kellys, the IFC Yipes, and the Justin Wongs and so forth. Empire Arcadia is pretty much trying to help get the East Coast gaming scene up to par. The West Coast is they had the scene on smash, so to speak, for the last decade in terms of representing the community and the industry, bringing it to the mainstream. So Empire Arcadia has been trying to develop the East Coast as much as possible, not just for like Street Fighter, that's not our focus, but for gaming in general. It's why we're here to support the Big Bang. This is setting the official foundation that was supposed to be set almost 30 years ago for gaming in America. It has humble beginnings, it has humble roots. You have gamers from all around coming out to support it, and Empire Arcadia has to be one of those entities to come out and support it, and that's why we're here. We want to make sure that this is properly represented. Every generation is here. The pioneers, the golden age, the silver age, the modern age, and we're trying to do. Billy obviously is one of those guys. Todd, there he goes in the background. These guys are what make this what it is. There would not be a TrIForce without these guys. There would be no fatalities. There would be no Justin Wongs. There would be none of these guys without these guys. These guys set the precedence. Video games is a multi-billion-dollar industry, but that's because gamers buy the video games.
Sure.
So there wouldn't even be an industry without us.
True.
So
why not excel?
Exactly. So for what it is, it has to be recognized for what it is. That's just the facts. Whether people want to accept it or not, they're going to accept this in the future.
Yep, sure, definitely. All right, TrIForce, well, thanks for joining us on We Talk Games.
No problem.
I touched the glove.
All right.
We're here at IVGHOF, Big Bang 2010 in Ottumwa, Iowa. I am here with TrIForce, a new world record set here in Ottumwa, Iowa. How does it feel to set a world record in the home of competitive gaming?
It feels good. I actually planned to do it, but I wasn't too sure I was going to be able to do it. So I was really surprised, and I'm really happy that I did. So.
I know. You set a new world record on Tetris. Wii for the Tetris.
Tetris Party Deluxe for the Wii.
How many points about?
690,000. It was a perfect Tetris game. All 15 levels at Tetris throughout the 15 levels.
Oh wow, that is one great accomplishment. You also have some arcade records as well currently, or?
I have several arcade records. Mercs, Black Tiger, Tiger Road, Super Mario Brothers, the Street Fighter Championship Edition, Forgotten Worlds.
So you love it all.
Yeah.
You love the arcades.
The consoles,
the mid-generation, as I like to call now, the Sega Genesis, the Super Nintendo, and you love obviously the new ones, right?
New ones, yes.
And you're setting world records on all of them, right?
Yeah, I pride myself on being a man that can cover the past, present, and future. So
that's what you're like one of my favorite superstars here. Also, what do you think about a whole championship? Like, there's been like tournaments and stuff where you play multiple games to add up points. What would you think about a championship that would cover the whole genre of video games? I'm talking about arcades, the early Atari systems, Sega Genesis, even, the mid-systems, PlayStation, and even like some obscure systems like the Sega Saturn. All those systems, you play some key games, all adding up. I'm looking around 50 to 60 games. Each player plays in every game, and you add them all up like an Olympic type medal event.
I was about to say that.
And that defines a true like gamer. Like the world championship of all video games. You know, you might not get first place on this video game, and now get your overall average of video game player.
Well,
what do you think of that?
That would be phenomenal. I think that's crazy. Wow. For me, I think that would prove who is truly the greatest gamer on the planet. So that's a big ego tournament.
Oh yeah.
But it would definitely be a task to get that done. Like how it would be done, that would be big.
That'd be a big push in organization, and you know, I'm thinking you might have to have qualifiers. I'm thinking really big. This is the kind of my dream. You know, and actually Josh, our other host, and Nick, our other host, this is something we do on a small scale between a few friends of us, but I'm thinking large scale. This is how you could truly find a gamer, you know?
Well, the best there is anyway. So.
Yes. I understand, what is exactly Empire Arcadia?
Oh, Empire Arcadia is a development company for the digital culture and competitive entertainment. The company focuses on developing gamers, using their experiences and their talents to create new markets and set new foundations for the many different genres in gaming. So, like, you know, you have fashion in gaming, art in gaming, music in gaming, competitive gaming, community networks through gaming, education in gaming, health in gaming, and so forth. So with the players that we have, that we pretty much manage or distribute throughout the industry, our job is to help develop the entire industry, the culture, and the community as a whole through these genres, based on the skills that we have and the skills that the company teaches its players. Very neat. And where can they visit you on the web, I'm assuming? Yeah, we took down our website in January, and we're trying to put up, actually March, and we're trying to put up a brand new website that embodies what the company does on a solid scale, because in the past our website was more hardcore based. It was directed towards the actual hardcore gamers, and we felt that in order for us to cover the true demographic or fulfill the goals of the company, we needed something that could bridge out to everybody, whether you're a gamer or not. Okay. So our timetable now, we're looking at it, trying to have a website completely finished by at least the end of September. Right now, the website is up. It's at empirearcadia.com/main, but we're gathering some information for now, and we're going to launch a brand new website with a ton of new information and what our new goals are and how we're going to achieve those goals. Very neat. Until then, until September, they can follow you on Facebook, right? Yeah, on Facebook, with the greatest networking tool on the planet. I pretty much use that to get the information out of what's going on in the company with some of its players. Right now, we were at the Time Life reshooting on Ottumwa's Main Street and Market, and we have 3 new pictures. The original generation back in 1982, the generation next, and then the kids of the descendants of the actual champions. So we have 3 different generations pictures we're about to put up on Facebook later on today.
Oh, very neat. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you. Another fellow champion as well, and maybe I'll make it down to were you guys in New York, right?
Yes, we're in New York.
I'd love the game with you sometime. Maybe if we get a chance today, we'll play against each other for sure.
You can definitely stop by. You can find me on Facebook. We're at the Arc in Brooklyn, New York. And you can meet other prolific gamers such as Dominion, Sanford, IFC, Yipes, Rasan, Andre, and then many more, Kraymore, Nightmare, and the rest of these guys.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time.